Hey, thanks for tuning in. I decided to do something fun this morning, and it is a classic Belgian waffle twisted and made into a Filipino style ube waffle. Yay! So I am going to show you the finished product of the classic Belgian waffle minus one square. The kids had to eat it before I could save it. So that is a classic Belgian waffle. And right there, I just put a little bit of powdered sugar on top. Okay, so now for the recipe for that, I get it right off the box of bisquick. And the recipe, according to this, it says 2 cups bisquick mix. All right, 1 1/3 cup milk. So I happen to have this 1% low-fat milk, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. Canola oil just works out just fine. And 1 egg right here. Ooh, has a little bit dye on it. And so the extras that I had chose today is we're going to twist it up and put in some ube extract. And this is the stuff right here, ube extract. And I have some battle scars I was painting yesterday, and then the ube dye got all over my fingers. Ooh, how fun. Okay, and then the next condiment that I decided to use is dulce de leche. So I had some of this, so I'll be putting that on the waffles later. And you also need some canola oil. All right, so that is a very fairly easy recipe, and I counted about 5 giant Belgian waffles with my Belgian waffle maker. And so I had to make the recipe 2 times. I had to double up on everything to feed the whole family. Luckily, I don't have to eat this all by myself. Okay, so now that we're in quarantine, I'm bringing out all my gadgets, and through the years, I have been gifted with plenty little cooking gadgets that I love so much. So I got this one, this Belgian waffle maker from Judith. So I was just gonna go ahead and let's see, go ahead and show this one and how it really works well. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and show this one. So this is what it is. Again, thank you, Judith. This is about a 5-year-old Christmas present for my good friend Judith. So that is how it works. It flips from side to side. And then this is about how big it is. It looks really big, but I would say like chest size. All right. And then this is the inside. So it is classic shape Belgian waffle. Okay. So what I'm going to do is, what I did is I siphoned out about 1 cup of the mix here. So I already had made some, so I saved some, but I took out about 1 cup. So the measurement for the classic Belgian waffle, go ahead, and this is 1 cup of it. But how I'm going to twist it is I'm going to add 1 teaspoon of the ube extract. Yay. So I'm going to just do it right here in front of you. I tried it with 1/2 teaspoon and the flavor did not come out much. So I had to double it up and put in 1 teaspoon. And that should do it. So I'm going to mix it right here in front of you. And before your eyes, it's going to turn purple. So there you go. That's how purple it should be. So roughly every 1 cup of batter, 1 teaspoon of ube extract. There you go. Looking good. So the next thing I'm going to do is, I have my Belgian waffle maker here. I have to spray it down. And I learned the hard way. Of course, I'm not going to plug it in yet, but I learned the hard way that don't forget to spray your Belgian waffle maker or you have sticky waffles. Okay, so here we go. Be just liberal with it. And then the lid also. Yay. And this is not a healthy dish per se, but it is a yummy and a fun dish. So I go ahead and plugged it in. And I'm going to try to position it here. All right. Mix this up a little bit more. The color is rich and beautiful. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and put it in. Kind of by section here, don't let it overflow. Okay, so you can't walk away from this. You have to stand right next to it or it'll burn, and then you have to have some help on your timer. Since I'm using my phone to film, my son will be using his phone to put on the timer. So 2 minutes, son. So you could already see it's bubbling up there. Okay, so what is left over for this size is just a tad bit of ube left. So you could use that for the next waffle. So go ahead and close it. You got it timed for 2 minutes? Okay. Will it show me 2 minutes?
Yeah, I'll tell you.
Okay.
I'll tell you when it is.
All right. So we'll let that sit, and then we're gonna flip it at 2 minutes, and it's gonna cook another 2 minutes. Okay. So for the regular waffle, let's show you some fun stuff here. Just sprinkle it here with more powdered sugar. And then I talked about using some dulce de leche. So kind of put that on top. And you could microwave this a little bit and make it kind of more syrupy type, because this is super thick. This is like a super thick caramel. But this is the good stuff right here. Alright, so this is dulce de leche, Belgian waffles with snow cap. So yummy. Alright, so the next thing I'm going to show you is I actually have already cooked a ube Belgian waffle earlier, and it was so fun to do, and the color is so pretty. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and show you the edges and how the edges turned out. A little bit brown, but that's okay. And then here's another edge. All right, so I just got the notice to flip this. So here we go. Flip it to the other side and let it cook for another 2 minutes. And then the one that's in the maker right now will probably not have much holes, but this one turned out with plenty holes. Okay. So what I'm gonna do with this one is kind of sugar it up a little bit, just to give it some taste and decoration, and maybe it'll enhance some of the flavor of the ube. All right. Okay, let's get ready to receive a freshly cooked ube waffle. Okay, let me check it here. How many more minutes do we have?
50 seconds.
50 seconds? Okay. So 50 seconds. So 2 minutes on each side when you flip the waffle. And it should come out perfectly because I've made around 5 of these already. The family got to it before I can display it and demonstrate it here on video. So let's just review the recipe. So again, it was 2 cups bisquick, 1 1/2 cups milk, 2 tablespoons vegetable oil. I use canola oil all the time, and 1 egg. And then you have your whatever syrup and stuff you want to put at the top. I chose this, dulce de leche. And I chose, what else did I choose? Oh, powdered sugar. And then, where is my, oh, okay. So I got the notice that it is 4 minutes. And then, of course, 1 teaspoon of this for every 1 cup of batter. So, here it is. Here is the ube waffle right before your eyes. For DIY, just for the plain one, and to twist it up and make it into Filipino style. And I wish I could share this with others for breakfast, but we are on quarantine right now. Can't do much. All right, so that is the freshly cooked Belgian waffle with 1 teaspoon of ube extract to every 1 cup of batter. Doesn't that look delicious? Okay, so I'm just gonna go ahead and frost it up a little bit. Put some snow on it, is what I usually call it, powdered sugar. And try not to get the powdered sugar that has cornstarch in it. So I stick to CNH for sure. It never has a combination of cornstarch and sugar. Okay, and then let's make it extra fancy, and let's put some dulce de leche on top. All right, and there you go. Well, thank you for checking in and checking out how I made this ube waffle. It's one of the fun stuff to do, and I hope that you can make it one day. Take care.